Hello, my YouTube family. Yeah, I know I'm bad. But I do have a legitimate reason. Okay, I just forgot to tell you what the legitimate reason was. And I did not realize it was going to take me so long. So last week I had made an appointment for the sisters, the annual mammogram, and I didn't remember that it was going to be Tuesday, which was yesterday. And my appointment was for 7 p.m. But I got there at like 5:35 because it's really literally next door from where I work. Even though I got there at 5:35, they did not take me, well, they did not take me to change my clothes until 6:15. From 6:15, I'm sitting in that stupid waiting room with the wrapper, you know, that stupid gown that they, with a whole bunch of other women. And I'm like, I walked in and the waiting room was already like full. And I'm like, oh, you can't be serious. So I got out of there at 8:30. Didn't get home until 5 minutes to 9. Did you really think that there was going to be a video? But I do apologize for not letting you guys know in advance. So now you know. Sisters, all well and good. Don't have to go back until next year. So thank you, sweet Jesus Almighty. Because apparently this, like I'm going to tell you my business. This particular breast, the right breast, has nodules on the bottom. But they're as benign can be. For all I know, they just could be like little fat cells or whatever. I spoke to my doctor about it. She's like, they are absolutely nothing to worry about. You are not the only woman that's got nodules floating around on her breasts. I was like, okay. I said, do I have any? She says, not just like one or two, but you got like a whole cluster over here. But they're nothing. They better be nothing. So all's well and good with the world. So I'm wearing the exact same thing that I wore yesterday, even though I'm not wearing the same clothes, obviously. This is a lipstick that I'm yay and nay. I'm like in the middle. And I don't know why, because I normally wasn't in the middle with it. I had done a review on it before. And, you know, now I'm because my dark colors are still waiting in the wings. But now we're going through some Indian summer. So 90s, high 80s, humidity, even though today's humidity was rather low. Yesterday's humidity was outrageous. Okay, and you see what I did, right? Finally got it done on Sunday. Sunday at what time in the morning? 8:30. 8:30 in the morning, honey. She called me at 7:30 in the morning. Thank goodness I was lying on the bed, but I wasn't asleep because I knew she was going to call me early. 7:30. She said, I'm going to be here at about 8 o'clock. Can you make it at 8:30? I was like, I'm there already. Hello. So thankfully, it is done. It is done. It is done. Thank you, sweet Jesus. I have things to talk to you about, but let's do lips of the day. Okay, so lips of the day. It looks like it's a red, but it's like a pinky red. More along the lines of pink. But it goes rather well with this liner. The Milani Color Statement number 8. Lined. And filled is CoverGirl. There you go. CoverGirl Lip Perfection. This is a Lip Perfection, people. 350 Eternal. I know y'all can't see that. 350 Eternal. And this is what Eternal looks like. It's coming across as red, but it's more along the lines of a fuchsia pink red. No, just a fuchsia dark pink. You know, my lips is coming across as red. I don't know. It's the monitor is all wrong. All sorts of kinds of wrong. I don't know. You didn't think I'd forget, did you? Hello. How you doing? Mom, I can't be bothered with you right now. I'm muffining. Okay, I understand. In any event, this is what Eternal looks like. It does come across that pigmented. It is a pigmented lipstick. Lip Perfections usually are. But it really is. Oh, it is coming across all sorts of kinds of wrong color on the screen. It is a pinky fuchsia. I did a review on it before, so look at my previous video. It might have come across better on that video than this one. Now, see, look at my hand and look at my lips. My hand is coming across as pink. My lips are coming across as like an orangey red. For real. Pay more close attention to my fist, my hand, my fist. Ooh, sounds like I'm about to punch somebody out. My hand. This is closer to what it looks like. So there you have it. Lips of the day. So we are done with that. Let me take a little makeup remover out. And let us just, I wrote everything down, honey. I got stuff to talk to you about. Let us talk about Real Housewives Part 2. Real Housewives of the OC. The reunion Part 2. For once, I was actually proud of Vicky. I was actually proud of Vicky. Tamara tried to just run her down, and Vicky was like, it's not going to happen this year. Sorry, little lady. It's not going to happen this year. I was so proud of her. But, of course, Tamara, of course, has to make somebody cry. And this time she made Lizzie cry. You know, I'm so glad she's not coming back next year. I am so thrilled that she's not coming back next year. But she's also friendly with Heather. Now, how's Heather going to cope without her? Unless Heather's not going to come back next year. We shall see what the cast will look like next year. Okay, but it was only a two-parter. I like it when it's a three-part reunion, but it was only a two-parter. It was okay. It wasn't too dramatic, you know, that kind of thing. It wasn't like the Real Housewives of Atlanta, because you know those women, black folk. What you gonna do? I'm black. I can say it. Okay, I know my peoples all too well, unfortunately. In any event, it was rather, I can't really say somber. I was going to say somber. It wasn't a somber show. It was just rather, you know, there was some yelling and some accusations and this, that, and the other, but it wasn't like fire excitement, you know. It was like, it is what it is. Shannon stood her ground. I love Shannon. I really do. I like her a lot. She a little wacky. She a little off the deep end, but I like her. She's okay. She's okay in my book. Heather, the jury's still out with her as far as I'm concerned. I used to like her, but yeah, the jury is still out with her. So that takes care of Real Housewives of the OC. Okay. Remember I was telling you just last week, I was praising Noxzema up and down and all around and this, that, and the other, and Noxzema's best and all of this. Okay, I'm using Noxzema. Still using Noxzema. But either my skin has changed, which as you get older, it does change. And it is not, it's not as accepting to Noxzema as it once was. Because I'm using it, like, when I was telling you about it, I had only used it for like a couple of days. No problem. Now I'm using it. It's been like a week. Going into 2 weeks. And I don't know. I don't know if, oh, look at him. Just chilling out. Just look at him. Yeah, we looking at you. Just all relaxed. I love to see him like this. I love to see him like this. When he's just fully relaxed. How you doing, baby? Yes, my sweetheart. We're talking about you. Or at least I am. Hello. Okay, back to Noxzema. You don't know nothing about no Noxzema. In any event, either my body chemistry has changed or the formulation of Noxzema has changed. I don't understand. All I know is I don't know if there are two different formulas. One is called the original Noxzema, and the other one is called Classic Clean Noxzema. I don't know if they're two different things or if they're the same but named differently. I have the Classic Clean. I was thinking that the Classic Clean was the original. And then I'm looking, Googling as usual. And of course, Noxzema has there's plus with Noxzema with plus moisturizers, which I have used in the past. But those plus moisturizers, they are nil because it dries up my face. So I stopped using the plus moisturizers one and I went back to the original one from back in the day, which is what I used to use when I was about 13, 14. So I'm thinking that maybe Classic Clean is different than the original, because the Classic Clean, I'm still using it, and it's very strange because sometimes I have a breakout after using it and sometimes not. And this is not after I use a moisturizer. It's as soon as I'm done washing my face and drying off my face, I look at my face. My face is clean. It's beautiful. It's clean. But then I go like this over my forehead, and I can feel like little itty bitty microscopic pimples. And I'm like, that's very strange. And I go like this to my face, and I can still feel like little pimples, like about to break out. And I'm like, that's very strange. This is Noxzema. I'm not mixing it with anything. I don't understand. So I have been looking for other alternatives in case I really can't finish this jar. Like as of last night, face was fine. We'll see what happens tonight. It could be a weather thing. It could be a makeup thing. I don't have a clue. I can't figure it out. It's not drying. It doesn't dry out my face, but I do still use a moisturizer afterwards. It's very strange. I may want to stop using this one and buy a Noxzema, the original. Maybe they are different. I have no idea. I have no idea. But I would think Classic Clean, classic, means that it is the original. So why is there a jar that says Classic Clean and why is there a jar that says the original Noxzema? Too many choices, people. Stop changing stuff. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This is what I always say. So, like I said, I was looking for an alternative. And I put out a post on my Facebook page asking, just a question, Dove or Ivory? Which one would you use? Now, a lot of people said that Ivory is just too drying. And I have to agree. I have used Ivory as a facial cleanser, and it is rather drying. Cleans my face just fine. But it's kind of like a squeaky kind of clean, and that's just a little, when it's squeaky clean, that means like all your moisture of your face is gone. It's just, I haven't used Dove in a stone's age. But the Dove that I'm referring to is the white bar Dove. That's the, I mean, all of them have 1/4 cleansing cream. I get it. That's the whole Dove brand. But the white Dove is the one I'm really going for. And there's one, because I did my research, there's Dove that's made in the USA, and then there's Dove that's made in Germany. Remember I went through my whole Nivea? Check back in the archives, people, because I did a video of Nivea moisturizer. I bought 10 jars this big, 3 of them. It took me almost 3 years to finish. I gave one away. I gave one to Tina, my girl Tina. I gave one away to her because I was like, what the hell? I was using it as a facial moisturizer. The German formula, I'm telling you, in Germany, they use different, whatever, chemicals, ingredients, whatever, than in the USA. Theirs is more softening, much better. There is a Dove formula made in Germany. I had to go on Amazon. I didn't buy it yet, but it's in my wish list. And there is a Dove that's made in Germany. And there's also the Dove that you could buy, in a Walmart, Rite Aid. Those are the ones that are made in USA. I would like to try the one that's in Germany. And who knew that Nivea made soap? I didn't know Nivea made soap. Did you know Nivea made soap? Bar soap, Germany. I'm going to buy that one too. Whenever. I'm not going to be jumping on the bandwagon, ordering stuff right away. Trying to hold back the reins, people. I am trying to use up what I have. Is basically what I'm trying to do. Use up what I have, and then when it comes down to the nitty gritty, then I'll purchase. Enough of this jumping on, gotta have it right away, no, you don't. What you gotta have it right away? You're gonna have it right away, and then it's gonna sit there for months and months and months until you finish using whatever you're using, and then in the meantime, that money that you spent on that, you could have used it for something that you really needed and not wanted so much. So yeah, I'm pulling back the reins on myself. Patting myself on the back for that one too. Yes, indeedy do. So since I just started the Noxzema, I mean, I just used it. It's not even, it's like I used this much so far. So it'll be a while. It'll be the whole month of September, maybe into October. So I won't be jumping on the bandwagon of ordering the Dove from Germany anytime soon. But I'm glad that I found one. So that's a very good thing. I've got scrubs. I told you about the scrubs situation. Check previous videos, honey. The St. Ives olive scrub. The two that I have, the two different kinds. Well, the one that everybody was bitching about that said, you know, this is the wrong formula. It dries out my face and blah, blah, blah. It doesn't dry out my face. That's the one I'm using now. A lot of people were complaining about it's too oily, it's too greasy. But see, that works in my favor because my skin is so damn dry that the oil actually penetrates right into my skin. This one that they were bitching and moaning about, I'm like, you know what? I'm glad I've got it. Because when I ordered it, the picture that they had was not the picture that came to me. And then when I contacted the seller, I said, this is not the one that I wanted. This is the one that everybody is bitching and moaning about on Amazon, talking about it's drying out their skin. I wanted the other one. They were like, yes, we'll do our best. I said, well, do you want me to send it back? No, you can keep the three. You can keep the three. And they never got back to me, which means they couldn't find the one that I really wanted. Lo and behold, keep searching on Amazon, boom, I found the other one with a different picture, which was the original formula. They had changed the formula. I was reading the posts on that one, and then everybody was praising this one. I said, so that's the one. Somebody had said that they had changed the formula, and they called it all new and claimed that they didn't change the formula. But if you read the ingredients in the back of both, two different kind of ingredients. So I bought, it was a 3-pack for both. 3-pack for a good price, like 3 for $11, and the other one was like 3 for $12 or whatever. So when I contacted the seller of the original one, the one that was supposedly drying everybody's face, they said, no, we don't want it back. You can keep it. But we're sorry, we can't find the other formula for you. I said, that's okay. I already found it. Told them about the other seller, and I'm like, oh, well. So now I have 6 St. Ives olive scrubs. 6. They will take me to my grave, literally. Because when you squeeze it, it doesn't come out like fat. It doesn't come out like a clump. It comes out as a little trickle of a little, because the hole is but oh so small. It's a really tiny, I know this sounds real bad, but it's a really tiny hole of the package. So when you squeeze it, it doesn't come out, you know, it's not like a big hole. It's a small hole. So when you squeeze it, just a little bit trickles out. And you know, it's a I can't say a stream. It's thick. It's, you know, it's a facial scrub. So what I do is I just put it right across my fingers in the shower. Put it right across my fingers. Close the top. Scrub, 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 scrub. Scrub, 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 scrub. Then I soap up myself. I let it sit on my face. Soap up myself. Rinse myself. And then I rinse my face. The face is the last thing. Come out the shower. Nice. Very, very. Now, here's the difference. Noxzema leaves a nice glow. Despite the little pimples or whatever, it always leaves my face glowing. It really does. The facial scrub just leaves my face clean. Not squeaky clean, just clean. Just very, very clean. Like nice little burst of energy. It doesn't tingle. It's not like Noxzema. Noxzema tingles. The scrub is just a regular facial scrub. But I don't know what they were bitching and moaning about, those people that were writing those posts. Maybe they have super, super, super duper sensitive skin. My skin has gone through the trenches. So I don't have sensitive skin. Even though using sensitive products is still very good for my skin. But this, whatever they were bitching and moaning about, I can't see it. I don't see it. I'm not complaining about it. So I have 6 scrubs. I don't need another facial scrub until literally the day I die. For real. Because I've been using this, the very first one, since March. And the tub is about, the tube is about yay big. And I've only used up about this much since March. I told you the stream is very thin. So I'll be using this way into 2015. Trust and believe. So, my question to you, posing a question to you. Ivory or Dove? Do you think Ivory is too strong? For me, technically, I think Ivory is too strong for a facial cleanser. It really dries out my skin. Leaves my skin, like I said, clean, but a little too squeaky clean, and it dries out my skin. Whereas Dove, I remember that I never had a problem with Dove. I don't even know why I stopped using it. But it's got that, 3/4 cleansing cream, whatever. I may want to try try a Dove. So what do you guys use Dove? Do you guys use Ivory? Do you guys use Noxzema? Let me know your stories, okay? Because I am trying to, I'm always looking for that glow, but I'm not as obsessed with it anymore. I'm telling you, since I've turned 50, my whole mindset has changed to like I'm not obsessed with makeup anymore. I know that's a shocker, but I want to use what I'm using. Of course, you see I still buy on occasion, but if you look at my previous videos, my very early videos, I was buying a lot. Now I'm taking a back seat. Money is very important to me now. It should have been important to me in my 20s, but in your 20s. In my 30s, it should have been important, and in my 40s, it shouldn't have been important. Now it's vitally important. I mean, I am 50, honey. I am that halfway mark. It's all downhill from here. So I need to be financially secure, and I'm paying up my credit cards, and that's a very good thing. That's why I don't want to, I got enough money in my credit card, I can order some more, until you go out again, and then, no. Reel it back, Nance. So that's what I'm trying to use my credit cards for emergencies, but I'm trying to pay off one so I can have that sitting on the side while I use one for play. But I can't use either because both of them, I am in debt. Do y'all understand what I'm trying to tell you? I have a MasterCard and I have a Discover. I can't remember the last time I've used my Discover because now it's all out. Like, you have zero money available. Nothing. You can't. I just look at it and it laughs at me. I put it right back in my purse. My MasterCard it's my saving grace. But just because it's my saving grace, that doesn't mean, just because I have money in it, I'm going to spend. No. Because my luck, the way my luck runs, I'll use it, then something's going to happen to the car. Then I don't have enough money. My savings is depleted because of the last car situation, which was $800. Remember, I'm still paying off the $600 from my computer. I am in a financial bind, okay? So I'm not going to cry about it. I am just going to buck up. Enough of all of this makeup and just keep it moving. Do what you need to do, okay? I haven't walked into a Rite Aid, a Dwayne Reed, a Walgreens. The CVS, I walked in, what, was that 2 weeks ago? 2 or 3 weeks ago? That was the last time. 2 weeks ago, I think. So, yeah. Maybe once a month, I'll give myself a once a month situation, but I want to use cash. I don't want to use my card. And right now, cash is a little tight. I know I just got paid, but there's something called bills. There's something called you got to pay your debt, which is what I'm doing. So I'm not crying a river or anything. I am being mature. I'm bucking up, taking care of business. All right, so there you have it. I have filled you in on everything. As you can see, the hair is done. We talked about Real Housewives of the OC. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Noxzema. I spoke to you about the Noxzema, but has anybody ever tried, there's a company called DHC. Very good stuff in DHC. Little pricey, but there's a facial soap. Love this soap. Called Mild Soap. It's made with pure olive oil. I have been using it off and on, off and on. See, this is why I think my face is going a little nuts. Because before the Noxzema, I was using my DHC Mild Soap. And I've had not ever a problem with the Mild Soap. Never a problem. But here I am. It's like, okay, I'm tired of using the Mild Soap. Let me go back to Noxzema. And I think that's when my face said, make up your damn mind, woman, because we can't take it. And that's when those little itty-bitty bumps started. So now my face has to kind of get used to Noxzema. But as soon as I'm done with the last scoop of Noxzema, I'm going to throw on something else. So has anybody ever used DHC soap? DHC products? They have, they only deal with like pure virgin olive oil products. Everything that they have has virgin olive oil in it, and virgin olive oil is like the ish for your hair, for your face. It's very good stuff. If you want to check it out, if I remember, I'm going to put the link on in the box down below. It's dhccare.com. Check it out. The site is wonderful. Pricey. The soaps are a little pricey. Like the big bar of Mild Soap, they're round. They're round soaps. I think it's $22. But that big soap lasts you about a good couple of months or so. So it's very good. If you've tried it before, please let me know. That's what I wanted to tell, because I have Noxzema and DHC Mild Soap, so I wanted to tell you about what was going on in my skin. We spoke about the Dove or the Ivory, and I told you about the reason why you didn't see me yesterday. So I have covered all of my bases, people. Whew, that's a lot. And I'm going into half an hour, and I really didn't mean to go on that long, but I had to explain, and I had to talk to my family. I missed you yesterday. I really wanted to come and do a video yesterday. I thought that I was praying that they were just going to take me early, do whatever they had to do, and I'd be home at about maybe 7 o'clock. That's still iffy, you know, but I really wanted to do a video. Yeah, 7, I was still sitting there. So that's that. I love you. I love my YouTube family. We are 3 down, 2 more to go, honey. I know, it's a 4-day week. It still feels like a 5-day week. What can I tell you? I love you. He's sitting on the windowsill. Paying me no damn bit of mine. Okay, that is it. Let me know what you think. Look at my other video with this same color. You'll see that there is a difference. It could be my lighting. I don't know what it is. As you notice, it's getting darker earlier. So my lighting situation is going to be all fakakta. Okay? Deal. All right. I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know what you think about everything that I discussed. And I will talk to you, hopefully tomorrow. Okay? I love you. Bye now.